Seed bearer. Seed bearer. Father's Day is this Sunday, and I always give a trailer of the message on this coming Sunday, and this coming Sunday is all about manpower. But I want to begin with the whole thought of seed bearer and man power. How about that? Seed bearer and man power. A happy early Father's Day for all the dads out here. And I want to invite you to be a part of our worship experience on this coming Sunday. In fact, the entire weekend. It starts with the brothers, OG versus the Young Bloods. I hope it's not a bloody mess. It was last year. The Young Bloods kind of mopped the floor up with us, but we're going to bounce back. And then on Sunday we'll have 8 o'clock, and one of our deacons is going to proclaim the truth, and then we'll have breakfast, and then to 10 o'clock, and I'm going to proclaim the truth. Manpower, manpower. I really want you to be a part. Now, ladies, do me a favor. Invite your favorite man. Invite your favorite man. Invite your favorite man to be there. Invite your favorite man. I really need you to do that. Want you to do that. And let's get into the manna on this morning. But before we do that, we got to greet some people. Got to greet some people. And then we're going to get right into it. It's going to be a little bit longer than typical, but it's because it's all about brothers. It's all about the men. And I got to really push that this morning. We're not beating down any man. We're trying to build them up. How about that? Good morning, Ramona. You are the first, and Brenda is the second. How about that? How about that? Number two. Deborah, number three, how are you this morning? Vicky, how are you this morning? Elder Mobley, how are you on this morning? Danielle, how are you on this morning? Cynthia, how are you on this morning? Pamela, how are you doing on this morning? I want to ask all the ladies in the house. I want to ask you the question, what are you doing special for the man that's in your life? The father, the husband, the boyfriend, the significant other. What are you doing for that person? If you don't mind, if you don't want to get into your business, but put it in the chat area so we can celebrate brothers. Celebrate brothers on this morning. Pamela, how are you? Elma, how are you on this morning? Ann, how are you? Verena, how are you on this morning? Linda, how are you on this morning? Vaughn, how are you? Arlene, how are you? That's right. Happy Friday. Bishop and Manna fam, you already know it. Danielle, how are you? Liz, how are you on this morning? Cynthia, how are you on this morning? Samara, how are you? Patrice, how are you? With the great notes, I won't forget that. I know who to turn to when I need my notes. But nevertheless, what are you going to do for the man in your life, or men in your life? A dad, an uncle, a father, a husband, a son, whatever the case may be. What do you plan on doing for them on this Father's Day weekend? What's the plan? What's the plan? Don't bring the tie. Keep the tie. Keep the tie. All right. We want something else. How about that? Good morning. Good morning to all here. Lydia, how are you on this morning? Joelle, how are you? Carolyn, how are you? Felicia, how are you on this morning? Welcome to the Manna fam, as always. Peggy, how are you on this morning? What do we got? Let me see. Joel, how are you? I want to see. Let me see. Francine, what are you doing for your man? I want to know. Nobody put nothing in it. Just happy Father's Day. That's all we getting. It's a happy Father's Day. That it? I mean, come on. You do better than that. My God. My God. Craig, my God, District Elder Craig Purchase Jr. How about that? Welcome, man. Shout out this powerful pastor, District Elder up in the north part of the Midwest. I'm not a Midwest person, so I don't know. And doing a great job. Doing a great job up there. Shouting out this morning. How about that? Elder Jan, how are you on this morning? Now, I want to hear it before we get into the manna. Now, I got a minute, then we're going to get right to it. The text to talk to take away 5 minutes less. Got three things I want to share with you, and that's it. This is what it is going to be. And here is the deal. What are you doing for your man? It's this morning, though. This morning, here is the thing that we're dealing with. Here it is. Seed bearer and manpower. Seed bearer and manpower. You already know seed bearer and manpower. Let's get with it.
Good morning and welcome to Morning Manna, where in 5 minutes or less, you're going to get an impartation with the text, the talk, and the takeaway. Join the Morning Manna fam every weekday morning at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Don't forget to put in the chat the revelation that you get and share the manna. Now, let's get ready to have some manna so you can make it through your day.
The text is this, Genesis 1:27. King James Version says this, so God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. Male and female, he created them. Let's get this in context. God didn't just make man, he planted him. Grab this. Adam was not only formed from the dust, but filled with divine purpose. God gave the man identity, put it in the chat area, authority, and most powerfully, here it is, a seed, the seed of humanity. That seed isn't just biological, it's spiritual, it's emotional, it's legacy driven and progenitive. It brings about a generation. Father's Day isn't just about being a dad, it's about being a seed bearer. It means recognizing the weight of what you carry and what you pass on. In a culture trying to confuse the role of manhood, we are in an identity crisis. You already know. God calls you to protect the seed, plant the seed, and produce fruit from the seed. Hear me this morning. The enemy has always gone after the seed. Always. Catch this. From Pharaoh to Herod to modern day mass incarcerations to systematic poverty and fatherlessness. Because if you kill the seed, you kill the future and you take out humanity in the process. But God still raises up men who carry the promise, protect the purpose, and pour into the next generation. Grab this. I want you to get this. I want to give you some scripture and then I'm going to give you the three things. Genesis 3:15 says this, and I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between the seed and her seed. It's not just Eve's battle, it's every man's battle to protect his seed from Satan's strike. Psalms 127, 3-5 says this, lo, children are an heritage of the Lord. Happy is the man that hath his quiver full of seeds. Malachi 2:15 says, and did not he make one? Yet had he the residue of the Spirit, and wherefore one? That he might seek a godly seed. 1 Corinthians 16:13, be watchful, stand firm in the faith. Here it is. Act like a man and be strong. There's three things I want you to get as a seed bearer this morning and pass on to the men in your life. One, your seed carries God's image. You're not just creating children, you're continuing the Creator's work. Two, your seed requires protection. That means discipline, presence, wisdom, and prayer, not just provision. Three, the final one, your seed must be planted in purpose. Whether it's your child, your calling, or your character, what you carry must be cultivated intentionally and continuously and consistently. What's your takeaway? It's long, but I would need you to grab it. You are a seed bearer, brothers and sisters who you know you need to share this with them. You're called to carry legacy, plant purpose, and protect the promise God put in you. Handle it with holy reverence. Handle it with holy reverence. If this bless you, bless somebody else. Don't keep it to yourself. Share this manna. Share this manna. And I got more of this Sunday when I talk about manpower, seed bearer, the life of David. Watch this. I'll see you Monday with more morning manna, and check out the game Saturday tomorrow. OGs versus the young bloods. God bless you.